Hello, welcome to the showcase. My name's Shaun Martin. I have 45 years experience in the field of entertainment. I'm here to share with you some of the greatest talents and experience in Clubland. We do this by learning from each other. Please, I ask you, would you subscribe to my channel? This enables me to produce more great content like we have today. Ladies and gents, my next guest is awesome. I had the pleasure last year of meeting this lady when I was playing at Tiger's Lair, and sat in the audience was this fantastic looking rock star. And I went up to her and said, hello. And you said, hello, I'm Marnie Black. Hello, Marnie Black.
I'll say hello now.
Yeah.
Hello, Shaun. How are you doing, babes?
Oh, all the better for seeing you again, Marnie. One good thing about you, what a talented, dedicated person you are.
Thank you.
Yes, and that's... So welcome and thank you. When did you start in the business, Marnie?
Well, I've been singing and playing guitar since I was 16.
Wow.
And I did a few talent competitions between the ages of like 16 and 20. And at the age of about 23, that's when I thought, right, I'm serious about this. And I went to college and I got a national diploma in music.
Wow. But not a lot of people know that. So what makes you so talented? Because we'll talk about this as well. You do, you're an acoustic guitarist, you're a singer, you do an Amy tribute, you do Pink tribute. How do you do all that?
So I'm not gonna lie. I work really, really hard. I don't stop. I'm doing things from the minute I get up to the minute I go to bed. I don't have any kids, so I've got no children to worry about or look after. I've got my little doggy. He wants to be in the interview because he was barking. But other than that, I'm completely obsessed with what I do. Completely obsessed with it. And I think I'm not sure the word talented should even exist. I'm not sure, but I think a lot of people could do a lot of things if they worked really, really hard. Like with my singing voice, for example, because I wanted to do a Pink tribute, Amy Winehouse is very easy for me. I seem to be able to just sing with that quack that she has. That was fine. But Pink, it's so challenging because you've got to build your voice up every single day. And it's so much hard work because she uses the strongest part of her voice pretty much all the time. So you've got to really work hard for the Pink tribute.
I understand that. And why did you choose to do Pink? Do you think that's a popular tribute to do?
I think it's really popular, so I feel really grateful for that. I feel very lucky because, it's obviously easier to get booked if it's something people want to see. I think I always looked a little bit like Pink. I had her hairdo anyway, and I used to go to gigs and people would say, do you sing any Pink? And I'd be like, no.
Oh.
But I've always loved Pink. I will say that I like her older stuff more than her newer stuff when she was more edgy. But as a person, she's lovely. She's actually a really nice person. And that's one of the things I like about her. And I would like to consider myself as a nice person. And I love people. And I think that comes across in my performances. And so in a way, I've got Pink's personality, I would think.
That comes over. I mean, your personality is amazing. When I first met you, you had no hesitation to, hello, darling, I'm enjoying your show. You was really...
Yeah, but you're lovely, Shaun. Not like that with everyone.
Really? I wish a few more people were like that, because nowadays too many people are there too quick to criticise Marnie, as you know.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I did a gig the other night, and one thing I'd say to new performers is, first of all, when you look out at that audience, you cannot tell what they are thinking about you. You can't. Because I've done gigs before and everyone looks like, oh my God, what is this? And I'm thinking, my God, what I'm doing must be terrible. I'm dying on my, And then by the second set, they're all in love with you and they're like, oh, you're amazing. I'm like, what? So what I would say to new performers is, you cannot read the audience's mind. I used to think that I could, you can't. And if somebody says something mean to you, there will be that one person. Somebody said something mean to me the other night and I thought, am I going to think about what they just said, or am I going to think about the other 100 people that I've just connected with that was so kind to me? Which one am I going to think about?
Marnie, I must tell you this. You say you can't read the audience, but years ago when I was in the early part of the business, they used to book you on a Sunday afternoon with the strippers on at clubs. The strippers was always on. Phoenix was the one in Hull where the strippers were on. People just go for the stripper. So when you come on stage and you start singing, the old men have got the papers up. The people were smoking away. You totally was ignored. When the stripper come on, it was papers down, fags down. Yeah, get them off, love. So I'm so pleased now that clubs have changed from that period of filth kind of thing to as it is now, where they have just the act. I know sometimes you go into a club and they say, ladies and gentlemen, the main act tonight is the bingo. In between, we've got Marnie Black.
Yeah, I mean, so I did a load of clubs to an agent, Mark. I did loads of clubs, and that was brilliant because that was a chance for me to develop vocally and to develop audience, camaraderie and everything like that. But I got to a stage in clubs where I just thought, I can't be me in this environment. I can't be a rock chick. I can't be funny. I can't be daring. I can't progress. I can't develop in this environment. And I couldn't. Clubs are very nice to do. And a lot of the time, the crowds in clubs will be really nice to you as long as you're singing what they want to hear, which was great for me because I love all kinds of music. I love soul and Motown and the more cheesier pop. I like to do pop. So all of it was fine. But I thought, I don't feel like me. When I do pubs, I can be me. And I can develop. Oh, I can't hear you, Shaun.
So you prefer pubs?
I can hear you now.
I put that on because I coughed really loud. I didn't want to blow your head off. Yeah, so you like pubs?
Yeah, it's a totally different kind of crowd. And I think sometimes, unfortunately, it's not a massively safe situation to be in. You might not have a stage. They might not have bouncers. So people might get a bit leery. But in general, pubs are good.
I know, Marnie, that last time we were talking, you travel a lot, Marnie. Do you like traveling?
So I don't travel a lot at the minute. I haven't traveled a lot for a while. I used to travel, and I traveled all over the world. I went to Cambodia, Vietnam. I lived in Thailand. I lived in Australia. I've been to America. I went everywhere. And then I came back to Hull, and unfortunately, I lost my sister. And when that happened, and I'm very close to my family as well, and I just thought, I don't want to leave anymore. I want to be here next to my family. So I kind of knocked the traveling on the head a little bit, and I am quite happy and settled. I've got my little dog, and I'm actually quite happy. But I'm at the stage now where it'd be nice to find a manager or an agent who could kind of look after me in a sense and send me to clubs where the equipment's already there and, the audience is maybe bigger audiences and things like that. So that is what I'm looking to do.
Well, I'm looking to get more agents on here because I think agents are looking and booking from here. So, there's always opportunities.
Yeah.
So what makes you tick, Marnie?
People and music and my dog. I love meeting new people and I love people. I just love them. I just think they're great. They're hilarious. They're everything. Do you know what I mean? And I think when COVID came and I couldn't get out and meet people and I never met any people at all, you're stuck in your house. It was awful. And I think so music gave me the opportunity to be somewhere and connect with people again. So that does make me tick.
So for the viewers that don't know, Marnie does her own marketing. And so she's on the computer daily. She's doing her own marketing, her own promotions and everything. How did you learn to do marketing?
It's a funny question. I was trying to think of how to answer it. I honestly don't know, but I feel like it comes naturally to me and I'll have an idea in my head. I'll have a picture in my head. I'm the same with costumes. I'll have an absolute clear vision of exactly what I want to wear. It doesn't always work out. It doesn't always look good. But so it's a matter of finding the apps, playing with them, experimenting with them. I mean, video editing and like making my show reel and things like that. I got some experience of like editing video and sound at university and college. I actually did my honours degree in music. So that involved a lot of technology. So technology wise, I got a lot of knowledge from that. But the other thing is I see a lot of really bad advertisement, and I mean a lot, and I mean constantly. And so I wouldn't say that my advertisement's amazing, but I would say that it's not like this bad stuff that I see that goes out, like it just makes me cringe. And I think, why did you do that? Like, why are you putting that out there? Because nobody's going to book you, but it is
Well,
what it is.
people don't understand when it comes. They might be the best singer, they might be the best tribute. They don't have no idea when it comes to marketing, and that's the most difficult thing in this business. If you don't market yourself, you just rely on an agent to do it, or you just rely on the pub to put a poster up. You're never going to get anywhere.
Yeah, and I think so. Then people, they need to rely on their agent and the manager or whatever. So that's great. That's fine. I would say that if they haven't got one, look at what other people are putting out there, and think, okay, like that looks good. So I take my own pictures. I have a little thing and it clicks and it takes the picture through my front camera, and then I edit them. And I find I'm much more comfortable in front of a camera if there isn't some guy stood behind it that I don't really know very well. So that means a lot. Taking my own pictures makes me better on camera. So yeah, maybe mess around with taking pictures of yourself, and look at apps. There's loads of different apps, that you can really create something that looks good quite simply.
Especially with artificial now AI. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
I don't know what this AR is specifically about. I don't think I'm going to be a fan of it. I think it's talking to robots, basically, isn't it?
Well, it's a robot, or it's computer code doing something for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, if you write a letter for a job, you can use AI and it'll put all the posh words in for you and make it look really good. That kind of thing. So, Marnie, who inspires you, apart from Lee Kamen? And
I haven't even said his name yet.
I know.
Yeah, who inspires me? So, Lee Kamen and my friend Anna Lee, they are like my brother from another mother, sister from another mister. They've supported me and they've been there for me whenever I've needed any advice or anything like that. Anna Lee, we ring each other like definitely at least every week. We're really close. Then you've got someone to talk to about the business and how you feel when so-and-so happened. And because it's quite weird being a singer. If you don't have those singer friends, you'll be isolated, and that's not good. So they definitely, spur me on. There's a couple of vocalists, I have to mention them because I don't have many celebrity singers that I look at and go, oh my God, I want to be like that. I don't. Apart from obviously Pink, I'm trying to be like Pink. Amy Winehouse, I'm trying to be like Amy Winehouse. So I have to watch them very closely. But in real life, as I would call it, it's Zara Birch,
My God. Yeah.
Samantha Atkinson.
Awesome.
Now, when I went to see both of them, I cried. I did. I actually cried. When I went to see Zara sing, I cried and I was like, you just made me cry. She was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And I was like, no, your voice is just so amazing. It's so good. And so when I watch them singing and listen to them, I'm not only blown away, but I'm thinking about the technique as well. The technique is really, really good. And I think so. You want your technique to be as good as humanly possible. So,
That's interesting. A lot of people who have been on here already always mention Lee Kamen. He's got the biggest heart in the business. He must have helped so many people for no reward, just because he's Lee, and
yeah,
and that's why he's
good
popular in the
looking as well,
business.
though.
Is it what?
He's quite good looking. All the women are after him. If I go out with him for a meal, I've got
Really?
people chasing me, and I've got to beat him with a stick, get away from me.
Good
But
old
yeah,
Lee.
he's one of the loveliest people in the world.
Yeah, very helpful. Even when I come back last year, I said, Lee, who can I turn to for work and everything? Go, you do this, do that, ring these. My God, I did fantastic.
Yeah, he's like a big brother.
Yeah, you're right. But Zara, I've been trying to get her on here. Come on, Zara. She's real hard to pin down. She's real hard.
I'll ask her.
Well, I've texted her loads of times, and she's like,
busy.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, you're right.
I said no at first, didn't I? Because I was so busy. I was simply, I've too much to do. So I think maybe with things like this as well, it's just a matter of having a bit of time.
Yeah,
when you can actually sit and do something like this.
it is. So let's talk about now, Marnie. What are you looking to achieve?
I want my Pink tribute to be the best Pink tribute humanly possible that I can make it. I play guitar, so I'm going to start adding the acoustic songs to my Pink tribute. Obviously, when it's, in a big pub where everyone's drunk and they're all dancing right in front of you, that's not going to be possible. But I'm going to introduce that to my shows. The Amy Winehouse tribute, again, always. I upgrade everything all the time. Wigs, makeup, outfits, backing tracks, equipment, microphones, speakers. I'm constant. I spend every penny that I earn. I spend it on what I'm doing. Every penny. Well, yeah, maybe more. It costs a lot of money to do a tribute. Never mind two. So yeah, just keep making them as perfect as possible. And like I say, find an agent or a manager that will kind of look after me, because that'd just be nice.
It'll happen. As you know, January, February, March is crap months anyway for entertainment in the UK. Do you go on your own? Do you have to carry all the equipment in yourself and all like that?
There's normally somebody with me.
Oh, that's nice.
Basically, almost always somebody with me. I need to mention my mum, because if it weren't for my mum, I wouldn't have done any of this. I wouldn't have done any of it, because she supports me all the time. Like, it's so important to have a little mascot, to have someone telling you that you're good. It's good enough. Yes, it's good.
It is. And that's a great note to finish on, Marnie. It's good. You're good. We're good. The podcast is good. So what we need to do, ladies and gentlemen, is, as normal, please subscribe to the channel. There'll be more great content coming this way. What they call him? Maxie.
Maxie, baby. He's not interested. He definitely don't want to be on camera.
He wants a treat. On behalf of me, Shaun from the Showcase, I'd like to say thank you very much, Marnie Black. Last word to you. Welcome. See you soon.
All right. Thanks a lot.